serious, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back, I'm one of a kind. Music is changing, no way to tame, I'm dangerous. Does anyone know what my brain is? Rappers are comfortable knowing they're care if I'm nameless. Y'all just driving around, I know I'm on adrenaline. Don't try to box me and I am able to come in the ring, the weapon. I never, but I live in these moments. You blink is the moment you know what you think. I'm breaking your car, I'm on top of it, sounding the alarm. And wake up the neighborhood rap till you can sleep in on me, I'm at large.
Broncos, Bengals on EA Sports as we come to you from Cincinnati, Ohio for today's game.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games, and here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins, and when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
We're underway here. Tate will test the coverage. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down at the 18. The give out of the eye. And Miller will cut down this outside run for a loss. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Pass is intercepted. What a rough way to get this game started, getting picked off so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because all these coaches talk about they overdo it. Oh, don't make a mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
Great starting field position for the offense.
They bring in the extra. First down at the 31. And Pecco in on the tackle. He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
The Broncos take it from the 28. This defense today will rely heavily on Ray Maluga.
Yeah, Ray Maluga just has such energy on the field, plays all out, smart, knows where to go. Great qualities for a linebacker.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
3rd and 7. Flip to the outside.
The Bengals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's made a lot of good plays. You've executed them. You got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
The Broncos getting ready to kick it away. Tate's going to test the coverage here. Fights through contact. Webster's there to make the stop. That return is good for about 27.
The Bengals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. And Ward almost picked it off. Let's talk about the starters on offense. He was the first running back taken in the 2013 draft out of the University of North Carolina, Giovanni Bernard.
Everybody's looking for a running back like Bernard, a guy that can come in and run the draws, catch the screens, and do the little things to make big plays. And what a great year he had as a rookie in the NFL.
Let's talk about this defense. After so many years of starring in Dallas, here is DeMarcus Ware at linebacker.
He has so much pride in what he does. He stays in unbelievable shape. And for a defensive end, he can go 100% from the first play to the last play of every game.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. Bernard looking for a lane. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
Fourth and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. Bernard lines up as the single back here. The Bengals snap it up at the 26. And it's swatted away.
The Bengals that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Broncos put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. And here's the toss. Gains 18.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
We watched them in practice this week, Phil. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and receivers to make it happen.
Second and goal from the 5. Reggie Nelson makes the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Third and goal. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
I hope you have your blowout playbook, Phil, because this game is so one-sided as the first quarter is drawing near a finish.
Oh, shoot, you know me. I'm very limited. I only have one playbook, and that's all out. But, hey, that describes what we're seeing here so far. The offense, the whole football team, they've been sharp, and they're on their way to a blowout.
Jones got a chance for a return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line.
The Bengals offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on fourth down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Well, what were they thinking there?
Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Bengals come out with a split backfield. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. And intercepted.
Marshall is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Broncos will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident.
And he's taken down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
The Broncos from the 32. Intercepted.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Bengals with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got a tight.
Coming to the line at the 39.
The Bengals line up, split backfield.
Ready, wide 20, wide 20.
The Bengals have it at the 39. Goes deep to A.J. Green, but it falls incomplete.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
Blue 10, blue 10.
The Bengals have it at the 39. That's Dalton finding A.J. Green.
Snapping the football from the 28. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action.
First down here. The Bengals are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
380, 380.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
They come to the line at the 28.
Wide 20.
Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Andy Dalton gets it out to take it home for the touchdown. How important was that touchdown, Phil, after a terrible start to this game and now moving on to the second quarter and trying to shift control of things?
Yeah, early in the second quarter, and it was an awful start of this football game. You couldn't play any worse as a football team, but when you get a quick score, it just changes everything. It changes the scope of the game, and it changes your confidence.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden
It's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Broncos just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Broncos lineup in a tight first half. The score's 10-7.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. That leads us to second down. The Broncos step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. To Daniels. And Daniels is met at the 44.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
First down at the 44. The Broncos have it at the 44. Toss to the outside. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Broncos approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. First and 10. Osweiler's on the move. Michael Johnson gets to the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Second down coming up. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Brought down at the 44. That's his first reception today.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goal post. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Third and 9. Intercepted. Breaks free. On his way. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Bengals getting ready to kick it off. Bolden's got it. And now he'll dip out of bounds. That return's good for about 25. The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Carlos Dunlap, he's got the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. The reception by Daniels.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll run it off the toss. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Broncos have it at the 44. Anderson's got it on the toss. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
The football rests at the 44.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Dunlap wraps up the quarterback.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation. Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
The Broncos put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Broncos elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Deep ball on target. Sanders is tackled down at the 15. The Bengals might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Quick drop back. Looking across the middle. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second down and 10. C.J. Anderson with the catch. 3rd down now.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
And he puts it through for 3. Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
Jones going to test the coverage this time. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Bengals have put together a tremendous offensive performance here today, but it's still just a one-possession game because their defense hasn't done its end of it.
Yeah, the offense loves situations like this. They love it when they're playing really well. The defense is struggling, and that way they know the offensive coach and the head coach are going to keep being aggressive in their play calls, and they got confidence. I think they'll go out there and have success again.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. From the gun, Dalton. He'll throw it over the middle. Stewart's there to take him down.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Dalton's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
the quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Dalton looking long. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Looks like a penalty on the defense. The Broncos snap it at the 31. Looking long. Pass is intercepted. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms from Paul Brown Stadium for the call. And the third quarter is about to get underway. Bolden's got it. The Broncos retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last two possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Broncos take it from the 38. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.